What up? What up? What up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Kel Mac Video Live. Just checking in with y'all, man. We got Linwood, Palmino, Gangsta Crips coming up tonight, so be sure to check in. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. East Coast time. What up, 007? How you doing today, man? What up, Chuck? I'm not sure who L Dog is, man. I can't say. I don't remember L Dog being there. DC showing love, all right. Chico Bean gave a shout out the other day on 85 South Show, so that was pretty good. Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. Oh shit, I'm chilling. DJ, what up? That's what's up, Jesse Taylor. H Town in the house. What up, y'all? What's up with my boy Kawhi Leonard though? Nothing much, man. Just chilling, just chilling. You need a three pick today, Major League Baseball. Shit, I need one too, man. You gonna put one in for me? Nationals, Dodgers, Yankees. Nah, man. I mean, we could talk about what you want to talk about. You want to talk about Guy Walker? You want to talk about Tookie? You want to talk about Palm and Oak? What you want to talk about? It's up to y'all, man. I'm just here. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Tyler Skaggs, man. That was sad, man. Dude, it really turned his pitching career around and was starting to do good, man. You want to talk gang history? What you want to talk about? Share some of your gang history with us, and I'll piggyback off your gang history. Man, yeah, man, 27 years old, man. That's why I say, man, you almost got to live for the day. It's good to prepare for the future, man, so your kids and grandkids straight, but sometimes you got to live for the day, man, because you don't know when that day is going to come. I mean, he was healthy, he exercised, no obvious signs of any problems, and boom, he's gone. What about Tookie's book? I don't have it in front of me. I ain't read the book in like 14 years. I don't even remember what's in the book. But what do you want to talk about in the book? What is it specifically you're trying to talk about, bro? I'm pretty sure Chicago gangs were around first. I mean, they go back to your boy, Scarface, man. I'm getting more questions on Instagram than I'm getting on here. I wish they would come on over here instead of in my DMs on Instagram. What happened to who? People that didn't keep their commitments or didn't apologize or try to reschedule. I'm cool on all that, man. This ain't a chase, man. One thing I'm not doing is chasing nobody. So, you know, and in this game, you gotta give a little respect to get respect. That's all I can say about that, man. I don't care who you are. It's universal. I never heard about Tookie being locked up in a good fade. Nah, I haven't. So I don't know. I couldn't speak on that. I couldn't tell you about none of those type of fights. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's the second angel to go down like that, man. Both was on their way too, man, to good careers. At least it looked that way. I don't know, man. I never agreed to a Donna Street interview, so I don't know when that's gonna happen. That's something too Pretty Kenny and somebody from Donna Street talked about. Um, I don't know, man. I'm on some LA shit right now, and if you missed the last live, I'm not gonna be putting out no videos for a couple weeks. After this Palm and Oak, we pretty much gonna die down, man. Channel's gonna have another cold break, man. So shit, I want to thank all you maniacs and Mac heads for showing up, man. I probably need to go to the other channel and tell people that the lives are over here. This channel's working properly now, so the lives once again for like the third time will be over here, and the videos will be on the other channel. So I'm happy to have this shit straightened out, so we can keep the videos and the lives separate, so it'll be easy for you to go back and check the lives or the stories as opposed to the videos of the history. Oh man, my bad, but you can always go look at some old videos, bro. Which preview was informative? School me on that. Why y'all still asking about Big Cass, man? Obviously, you're not a regular. I said a long time ago, man, I'm done talking about Cass. It's not for me to talk about Cass. It's not for me to put him down or legitimize him. Good looking out, Looney Tunes. I'm just trying something different, man. Um, but Cass got a million interviews and a million people doing videos on Cass. Go look at them and you figure it out. You draw your own conclusions, man. I'm not, that ain't my thing, man. And I don't know why y'all Cass is not being mentioned here, bro. So it's like, why keep bringing his name up? Period. It's like, damn, we're gonna change this shit to Cass videos or Cass Mac videos or some shit. No, I ain't been to no dentist, bro. Good looking out and bringing back this channel for the lives. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Devin Williams, good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. I think I missed somebody too. Chris Johnson, good looking out, bro. Neighbors. I've coached. I've coached for youth baseball, Ladera Park. I mean, it's fun. I love to do the shit. I love the game. I love the kids, but it's not nothing I could do right now, man. I'm not in a situation to be trying to coach no team. I can't even. I'm not even stable to be coaching the team. I couldn't keep a commitment like that. Real talk, Jeremy. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Chris Johnson, because it's time for me to leave again, man. It's time for me to move on and no access to a computer and Wi-Fi. That's why. Same typical shit. You should be used to it by now. I thought about going to H-Town, but more than likely I'll be going back to LA, man. So at least I could get some work done in LA. What up, Bobby? No, I'm not in Texas. I'm in Nevada. Oh yeah, Booyah tribe. BG Gotti. A lot of, I seem like a lot of people. either didn't look at it or forgot about it because people still ask me why I never got a Samoan. I'm like, shit, BG got his Samoan. Then they want more Samoans. Damn, it's hard enough to get anybody, let alone a Samoan. Yeah, H Town was cool, man. Lewis Crockett, good looking out. H Town was cool. It was just so boring for me, man. It was like being in the county jail, bro. 7 months of H Town was definitely needed. You know, I got my body together, got my mind together, learned some shit about the computer, but it's boring for me, man. And a lot of it's my fault. I wanted to stay in the house because I wanted to learn and study. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like no females and shit like that, shit, I had to come back to the land, man. And plus the interviews, I couldn't get no real live interviews of LAOG, so that defeat the whole purpose. Ice T promised an interview. That's all I could tell you. When? I don't know. Where? Supposedly LA, but when? I couldn't tell you. So we'll just hold off on that. When it happened, it happened. If it happened. But Ice, I've been on Ice since like 83, 84. Well, I met Ice like 82, but officially became partners in 85. So I've been on Ice a long ass time, man, more than half my life. So if he says he's gonna give me the interview, all I could do is wait on it. Yeah, I seen the Southside video. That's pretty old, man. And then everybody talk about it, but never mentioned that he came back and did an apology video. So it's almost like y'all just stirring up shit. Like y'all just pass on the negative shit and not the positive shit. That's the perception I have of comments like that. And it's not that you probably did it on purpose, but that's how I feel. Yeah, I mean, like I said. But yeah, man, I've been watching that 85 South and kind of happy that Chico Bean still shout me out, man. That's some good shit. Shouting out the video, the channel. So you maniacs, we cracking, man. I wish instead of asking Care to make interviews happen, I wish some of the maniacs would come through with the plug. Exactly. I don't get that. But 303 Life, you're absolutely correct, homie. Everybody want me to interview this person, and that person. But if you part of the culture, you really gang banging or close to it, got family members from it. I mean, damn, plug it, plug me up. I would love to do a podcast, but what I'm gonna do a podcast from my phone everywhere I go. I mean, it's possible, but I prefer to wait until I'm situated, till I have a banner in the background, so you see the same scene every day, and have guests come in and microphones hanging from the roof and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to half-ass do it because I'm a half-ass nigga, and I don't want to remain a half-ass nigga. I want to be a whole nigga, like really be set up. You know what I mean? All that. But I'm not finna be doing that from a telephone, bro. That's what's up, Chris. That's what's up, man. That's good. That's good. Man. You probably do good in Shreveport. A lot of real LA gangs in Shreveport. Asiatic Supreme. That's what I'm talking about, man. I want everybody to share your attitude. Yeah, yeah. I watch college football faithfully, like from week one to the last game of the season, for sure. But I mean, I don't study it like. I couldn't tell you who's here, there, or there until the season start. When I see who look good and who's a bum, then I could hit you with names. But college sports are always flipping over. So you figure you see a player 1 year, next year you might see him, you might not see him. Third or fourth year, you definitely probably won't see him. But a few seniors stick around, some don't. Some get hurt, never come back. Some quit. never make it to the pro level. So I watch it. I love it. I'm a big fan of college football, but I try not to get caught up in studying it too much. But when you recognize a good player, you follow that player, and it's like an incredible feeling when you see him in the NFL or NBA. Spliff Eastwood, good looking out. G Miller, what's happening, bro? Mel Manning, 40, 60s, and 90s blocks already have been covered. Have you heard of any names that brought game banging to the North Cal? Me personally, no, I don't know who brought it up there. What's up, Eugene? Jeremiah, all right. All hood alumni, that's what I'm talking about, man. Oh man, I just talked to one of the founders of Five Five, and he's not willing to do an interview and didn't have a plug for me. So I don't know about Five Five. I mean, you could probably get a young Five Five, but you're not gonna get the history of Five Five. At least not yet. All right, Kawhi come home, but is it gonna be the Clippers or the Lakers? I'm not convinced until I see it's final. Then I'll be one happy ass Laker fan. Because what you guys probably don't realize, I've been following Kawhi Leonard since he went to San Diego State. It was a point in time. My buddy One Shot, he hanged with TMT. I called him. I called him and said, "Man, tell Floyd to put $1 million on San Jose State. I mean San Diego State. San Diego State win. They was underdogs, so it paid good money too." I called. He didn't do it. So the next game, I'm like, man, tell Floyd bet $1 million on San Diego State. This boy Kawhi Leonard's a beast, man. And he wasn't scoring back then. He might get you 16 or 12. But his defense was locked down like you couldn't score on him. Dude was a beast. Of course, Floyd didn't bet the second game either. I left it alone, but I continued to follow dude. He's been a beast ever since, man. You know what? I don't feel the same way about teams stacking the deck as I did some years ago because now it's like the end thing. It's a trend. Like almost everything in life, it's a trend. It becomes trendy. So stacking teams are trendy right now, and I don't have a problem with it. Me personally, I think it's good for basketball. It's going to be an exciting year. No matter what team you're a fan of, it should be very exciting for you. If you're just an NBA fan, definitely should be an exciting year for you. You got all these different teams with a lot of good players. So whether it's your team or another team, night in and night out, you'll be watching a good team play. And I like this shit personally, but let's see who gets hurt. Let's see who gets an attitude. Let's see who can't stand being second or third man on the team. Let's see who turns into a punk or who gets injured, man. That's what's going to be interesting to me. Kyrie Irving hooking up with Kevin Durant. That's great, but I don't think it'll work out great. I could be wrong. We'll see, but I don't think it'll work out great. KD played with Westbrook. You don't get much better than Westbrook. Couldn't do shit. Showed he had no heart. Went and played with the enemy, the team that just beat him. He goes and joined. Uh, Way bigger than Westbrook and just couldn't handle Westbrook's attitude. Kyrie Irving's gonna be the same way. Kyrie Irving's gonna punk him, talk shit to him, and all that shit in my estimation. So I don't know if it was a great. You know what I'm saying? He played with Ibaka and Harden and all them dudes. He already played on a great team. I mean, he played on a team that's probably all going to end up Hall of Famers, or not all, but you know what I mean. Several Hall of Famers. And Ibaka was one of the best at rebounding and defending at the time. I don't know. Okay, Westbrook's self-centered, but do you feel the same way about Harden? Do you feel the same way about Ibaka and whoever else was on that team? I mean, it's easy to point out one man and talk bad about him, but what about the rest of them? He played with four superstars already on one team before he went to Golden State. Again, I could be wrong. That's just how I feel. Harden's the same way. So now you had two self-centered dudes on the team. So what are you saying? You're a Kevin Durant fan. So he couldn't talk shit. I mean, Harden ran up out of there. I mean, you know what, bro? That's what we disagree with. I mean, disagree at. Harden always choked. If you know Kev Mack, you know I've been saying Harden was a choke since he played with Oklahoma. So that ain't nothing new, but other people don't see it. Other people don't view it that way. That's me and you, but that's not everybody. Everybody don't see it that way. I feel the same way about Chris Paul, but not everybody feel that way. Then you take Chris Paul and Harden and combine them, how many rings they got? I mean, some stuff is like common sense to me. Some stuff maybe I'm wrong, but I like to think I bring a different perspective to the game. Yeah, he definitely a choke artist. I mean, Chris Paul too. All you gotta do is go back to when Chris Paul was on the Clippers. He choked twice. He got the ball with the game won, turns the ball over. He got the ball with the game won, and gets the ball stolen, loses the game. Chris Paul been a choke, always been a choke since he was with who was that? The Pelicans, Hornets, or some shit. Charlotte. Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. CS. I agree. Man, for real. So somebody said they want to talk gang shit, and we talking sports again. Sports is dominating the conversation, bro. So I'm gonna just get in where I fit in. Kyrie needs to be the new NBA logo. Is that right? I guess. Look at CS. Cute's in the building. Where's Cute's at? I didn't see Cute's. Cute, you want to go on live? Oh, I can't go on live no more. Cute's, which I don't have the hangout shit now. You had a few days, bro. Kawhi staying in Toronto. I'll be damned. What was the Red House? The Red House was a boys' home owned by a white guy named Bob Simmons in Compton and Santa Fe and Pine. House was painted red. Tookie was like a counselor or what have you. He basically ran the Red House. A lot of Crips went there. Um, you know what a boys' home is. So you had Crips. From my understanding, you had a Pyru or two, a Brim. The rest was Crips. And everybody used to meet up there, lift weights, listen to music, and do their thing right there. And that area, of course, is Oaks Park. Mel Manning, I absolutely agree. I've done some research on dude, and I abandoned the research, but I absolutely agree with that. Aldridge was good as fuck. I wanted Aldridge to go to the Lakers. Aldridge is just like lost now. Like to be so good, to be one of the elite players in the league, he don't even get to shine no more. So him leaving Portland to go to San Antonio, fuck the shine off. You know, certain teams, certain players don't really click like that. But I love LaMarcus Aldridge. He's a good player. Mel Manning, again, I agree with that. I I think he was something similar to that. Yeah, I think Bob Simmons egged on the game bang. I think he is part of the reason why certain dudes was put in leadership and continued the life of crime. That's what I believe. Whether it was on purpose or accidentally. But hold on. Okay. I had to get this plug. My phone's dying out. I know y'all don't want my shit to cut off. probably CIA. I wouldn't doubt it. Definitely could have been CIA spreading info and shit. But shit, you got no rules to the game no more, man. You got people, you got wars going on, and people going on Facebook, Instagram, showing you beating up people, showing you putting bullets in the chamber, showing your guns. Whole different world now, shit. Everybody's CIA now. Man, Kitchen Mo nailed it with that one. That was a beautiful line, man. That was one of my favorite lines of all time on Kelmac videos. Is you got the wrong guys in the right position. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. But we all we doing is speculating, so we don't have to keep speculating on that dude, man. That dude is dead. Let him rest in peace. But again, I was doing some research on him that I abandoned because I was thinking the same thing. Hutch, what up? Mm. So what y'all think about the girl in the Nipsey Hussle case? Did you guys see LAPD is investigating the LAPD now, right? Because the girl that was the driver claimed she went to LAPD and said, "Hey, I was driving when Nipsey was killed, and police didn't take her report." So now, what y'all think about that? LAPD tried to cover up the murder of Nipsey, the murder. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about all the clowns that went on YouTube and did these videos about Big U? What y'all think about that now? You think she lying? You know they got cameras in the police station, right? You also know they gave her immunity, right? She can't be doing too much lying, bro. I'm buffering. It figures I will start buffering. Oh, you think that's what it is? Immunity if she shut up? I didn't look at it like that. That's a good angle to look at. That's pretty smart. Give her immunity if she shuts up. Seemed like they gave her immunity to tell everything she know, though. That's what it seemed like. But do y'all think it's right? Do y'all think it's right to say you was a driver and you knew it was gonna happen, you seen it happen, and you on the street with no charges? They helped her shape her story. That's possible. But I noticed something though. Now everything's on her. I didn't know all y'all knew, but now everything's on her. But back to what I said, nobody responded. So what happens with all these YouTube videos blaming Big U? They all shut up now, didn't they? I don't get no more pop-ups on my feed no more. No, I don't get no more phone calls or text messages saying, "Look at this video about Big U" no more. What happened? Is there like a twist or something? What's going on? They still loud. Where? I don't get none of that shit no more. They loud. I don't see them no more. Of course, drop 16, and that's my point. At least that's how I thought. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Send me some links because I'm not seeing them. And I've talked to some other people that's not seeing them. Send me some links. Why is that shit strategically not showing up on my feed no more? When at one point, that's all my feed was getting. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. So what? They just disregarding what the girl is saying happened. They disregarding that the girl is giving the play by play. What? They disregarding the whole grand jury testimony or what? School me, because I don't know since I'm not seeing the videos. Like I say, send me the links. I want to hear what they're saying. Hutch, I don't. That's possible. I think they just don't know what the fuck they talking about and wanted some views. They wanted some subscribers and views. Where's Too Pretty Kitty at, man? I heard somebody banging on my door this morning. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, man, who is it? Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, fuck. I get mad. Fuck. Who the fuck at my door? The motherfucker yell out, you left your keys in the door. I'm like, fuck. I thought it was Too Pretty Kenny at the door the first knock. Second knock, I'm like, who is this motherfucker? The police. Then when I get up, you see my keys in there. I'm like, damn, somebody could have came up in here on me last night, man. I don't even know who the motherfucker was because when I yelled and shit, he left. So I don't even know what he looked like. Sound like a black dude though. Man, for real. Or these doors are just cheap. I don't know. I slept with my key in the door last night, man. I tripped. Everybody pointing fingers at everybody, but guess what? The people so-called pointing the finger wasn't even there. So that's not pointing the finger. That's speculation and hatred, backbiting, or snitching, or trying to tell the truth. Or, but it ain't finger pointing if you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? You know what the Bible say about false testimony, man. Of course, y'all don't believe in the Bible. 666 ass niggas. Good looking out, 303 Life. For 303 Life says, I challenge everyone in here to either donate or at least hit the like button. That's what's up. Good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. No, I didn't drink, man. I didn't drink. I was just tired yesterday. It was hot ass sun. I went walking in the sun yesterday. I wanted to go swimming, man, so I could work out some of this arthritis, but I haven't got around to it. Maybe tomorrow. Of course, I'm not gonna do no swimming. I'm gonna just get in the pool and just try to work my shit out, though. You have the right to remain silent. Is golden. Some just talk too much. Most talk too much because they scared. They scared. They selfish. They don't want to be in nothing on their own. They haters. They want to see other people go to jail. CS, good looking out. Definitely thoughts wasn't focused, bro. I was definitely tired. And I realized I was unfocused. Right. You know what I'm saying? Drop 16, good point. Like a dude made a video said he killed Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is this good looking out, Looney Tunes? What is wrong with this world, man? I think people really starve for the attention. That's what I think. And the likes and the views and what have you. People love clout. You're right. Took me a while to learn that, but you're right. Clout is clout is a dangerous thing, man, and it's a trendy thing. Yeah, mental health issues are growing. I believe that reality TV has fucked up a lot of people's mind. I don't know where Baby Crazo is. I don't know where he's at. I haven't talked to him in a few days. Yeah, they say the internet made me, man. They say if it wasn't for street gangs or YouTube, nobody would know me. So I fall under that category too, man. YouTube made me a somebody because I get love from y'all. I get some good testimony from y'all, man. I get y'all telling me how I made your day and keep going and you rooting for me. So shit. I thank y'all because I feel like y'all made me. Of course, I ain't made yet. I ain't a made man. So really, it ain't made me. It ain't made me a no somebody. I'm still a nobody until I get my shit right. Until I can reciprocate the love and appreciation. I'm just another nigga, man. What's good, bro? Yeah. I mean, I was big on Facebook, right? And that's all I wanted to do was do Facebook. I didn't want to do none of this other shit. But I noticed on Facebook, so many people are so fake. They offering fake lives. Their testimonials are fake. They hate on each other. They watch you. They watch to see what you're doing and never let you know what they doing. That's truthful. You know, I see women talking about they love their man. This my man. And bitch, you giving up pussy to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't get it, but I had to get off this shit, especially when I seen my own family hating on my own family. I had to get up out of there. I couldn't do it no more. It's fun as long as you was meeting your junior high school and your high school sweethearts that you never fucked, and now you could just talk to them freely and have them send you pictures and then go fuck them. That shit was cool, but after that play out, that shit's so fake. It's like everybody on Facebook just sharing dick and pussy. That's all they doing and hating on the next man. Motherfuckers pillow talking, making shit up about you and shit. Shit is tiring, dog. Then they go look at your friends list or look at who's posting so they can tie you to certain friends or certain situations. I mean, I quit that shit like a year and a half ago. I couldn't do it no more, man. That shit's so fake. And then they taking your faces and taking your information and they selling your shit to marketers and advertise it, man. The shit just got too weird for me. So now I like I like Instagram, and of course I gotta do YouTube. Like YouTube, like part of my life now. It's like I'm connected to the maniacs and macheads. It's nothing I could do but come on YouTube and fuck with y'all. I'm fed up with myself. I'm fed up with life. I'm fed up with people. Yeah, I'm fed up, but it's a good thing, man. It's all part of growing and knowledge and information and understanding of people. That's all that is. It ain't a bad thing. It's not like I'm finna go kill a motherfucker. It's not like I'm finna go do a mass murder or some shit. So I'm good, bro. I'm not finna commit suicide or nothing like that. Man. Always, man. Always prayed up. Always prayed up. It amazes me how many people, I'm not gonna say no names, but how many people that I engage with and become friends with that don't even believe in God, man. It's like that's just like new to me. Like how many people really don't believe in God? You gotta believe in something, man. I mean, things happen for a reason, right? Drop 16. Hopefully, the next generation will get social media right. We don't know what we're doing with it right now. It's too new. Absolutely. Asiatic Supreme, keep on pushing, kid. Make your time is coming, homie. I once had my time though, so I'm not mad. I had my time. I didn't know what to do with it. Or maybe because it was the devil that had me right. Maybe that's why I lost it all. Keith Claus, long time no see, man. Boy, I thought you got kidnapped in China or some shit. I thought the North Korean dude, Kim Young, or however the fuck you say his name, I thought the North Korean dude locked you up or something, man. I hope all's well with you and your family, bro. I'll be messing with Ice T on Twitter with that big Mumpy said. Well, I got at Ice T about that. Mumpy didn't mean nothing in no bad way. What Mumpy was trying to say was, Ice T, you know, Kev, you know we homies, so get a nigga interview. That's all Mumpy was saying. Kim Jin Young. Anything else, however y'all interpret it or however it seemed like it came out, Mumpy wasn't going in on Ice or nothing. Just saying, we homies, get a nigga an interview, give him the history of the 40s is what he was saying. That's all he was saying. But Mump's that type of character, man. If Mump know you and Mump see you, Mump will say some shit like that to you, to your face. That's how you get out. That's Mumpy. That's Nino Brown, man. That's how it go. That's how you get out. It's my nigga. It's a good dude right there. Solid. Well versed. Would Ice T be a part 4 interview? depending on how long he's in LA, and I'm sure he'd give me whatever. He'd give me an 8 part interview, I'm sure. Ice T talks so good and he's so good in front of the camera. Ice probably give me a part for every subject. Hustling, women, hip hop, breakdancing, rapping, cars, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. Ice probably give you a part on every question. Because he's been doing this shit for a long time, man. It comes natural to him. It's so easy for him, and he has a great memory. And the good part about it is he's been doing interviews all these years, so everything's still fresh in his mind. Whereas you go ask an old nigga 60 years old, 62 years old, what happened 40 years ago, it's hard for him to remember that shit because he's not rehearsing it. He's not going over it over and over and over and over. Daniel Gomez, good looking out. What up, OG from Arizona, Glendale, Westside Fathers, gangsters. Hoover gangsters, Broadway gangsters, or just gangsters? Yeah, again, he got a good memory because he's been going over this shit year after year after year. You feel me? He's a good talker by nature anyway. And shit, I think any rapper or singer has a good memory, right? Because they got to remember a lot of lyrics and shit. Yeah, Ice T was cool back in the day. Ice T hung with 30s. He hung with a lot of dudes. That's my whole point. He hung with, you see, I said the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, right? He could probably tell you some about Grape Street, about Hoover, V&G, Pueblos, you know. Ice got around, man. Like I said in the last live, Ice wasn't stagnated to one neighborhood. Ice got around town, man, with no bodyguard or none of that shit. Ice moved around freely, man. He fucked with everybody. Ice was a player and a hustler, man, so he could do that shit. And he fucked with Crips along the way, and Bloods and whatever. But that was just Ice, man. It wasn't about that. All that shit took a back seat to whatever was going on. Hip hop, jury jury store licks, women, again, Uncle Jam's Army, Hollywood dancing, all that shit. I don't know about that. When I met Ice T, he wasn't doing no pimping, so I don't know about all that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But let's talk about somebody else, man. Let's talk about Yo Mac. I'm new to your channel. It's dope. I'm a gang banging mafia, etc. History junkie. Keep up the good work. DVCVM. I've been watching some mafia movies lately. I don't really watch movies. I don't. That's not my thing. But I've been watching a few mafia movies lately. Them dudes was really putting it down, man. I see where a lot of the gang banging within the black and Mexican culture come from now, as far as hierarchy and knocking another man off, the jealousy, you know, betrayal, and all those type of things. That shit was real serious back in the day. Yep, I watched Goodfellas about 2 weeks ago. That probably dude that told me I had the key in the door. Government wouldn't admit to the mafia and let it get too big, but we all know why. Donnie Brasco, yep. I don't know no shotguns, man. I know of some. I don't know. I don't know any shotguns. LA ain't organized to become corporate like the mob. That, that would have to be on an individual basis, bro. LA niggas don't even get along, man. What part of you missing? So much hatred and backstabbing and jealousy, envy. You know what I mean? Everybody's mad at what the next man doing. Yeah, I've been out, man. Big Cass knocked me out. 1979, man. On Crenshaw and 54th. Mr. Pretty Crip interview was really dope. You like that? Good looking out, man. That was just something that just happened, man. Shit, a lot of people was kids. Motherfuckers my age was gang banging in 79. What you talking about? That's when I got off the porch, man. What are you talking about? Palmer Note got two. It's a premiere. It's two parts. It's two parts, man, to Palm and Oak. It's a premiere, you know. That way y'all can show your appreciation. Um, I got some making up to do, man, as far as work and other things. But Palm and Oak came out pretty good in my estimation. But I always say it's for you guys to judge. It's not for me to judge my own work. It's for the viewers. You know, I know some of you maniacs is gonna like it regardless, but I just think it came out pretty decent. I got some more shit to follow, but like I said, it's gonna be 2 or 3 weeks before I can get to some more shit, unless things change. If things change, I'll get to it before then. But right now, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 3 weeks. All right, for sure, KD. Who want to know about the original Kelmac? Oh, nah, it's Kelmac, man. It's getting hot in this motherfucker. I have to turn the AC on. AB, good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. I really like the Mumpy interviews. I love Mump's interview. Back in high school too. OG Cutes, I dig his in. Cutes is a real good interview. Cutes is a solid interview. Cutes is one of the easiest and best people to interview. I know he might come off a little too strong sometimes. 007. Were you able to confirm it? Turtle gave him that name. No, no, not on camera. No, not on camera. But it's so many different stories, man. So many different stories. I've heard stories. I don't know if I should put it out there, man. I, my thing is to let people tell their own story, tell their own history. People get pissed off at opinions, so they got their own story coming out. Hopefully, they answer your question, man. I didn't know any McCoys from Hooper. Greetings, greetings, greetings. That's a long ass name you got. Clitorius Clarence. Explain that name, bro. Clitorius Clarence. You got a clit? You transsexual? Mr. Russell, what's up, bro? Good looking out. Appreciate it. Hold up, though. Time out. Time out. Foul on the play. Clitorius Clarence. What the fuck that mean? Talk to me, my nigga. look like a troll name. That motherfucker got a long ass name. I'm a third generation woman pleaser. Advocate for throat. Man, you need to come on KMAC videos, bro. Let's talk about it. A third generation woman pleaser. I heard the fuck out of that. Yeah, you need to come on Too Pretty Kenny's show, man. You probably got some funny shit to say, man. You could talk about the throat cancer and all that shit. At the end of the year, you're gonna do another top 10. I thought about making that an annual thing. That's Kenny's troll account. Hey, when I laugh, my eyes get tight. Huh? Like, we got some Japanese in me somewhere. Niggas always talking about I'm white and shit, European. Motherfuckers don't call me Japanese. Nothing like that. That's my big Tookie look. You looking like kind of Samoan? I might be shit. I don't know what the fuck I am. You get mixed but so much, you a little bit of everything. You get your DNA tested, you like seven different things anyway. It's like they don't really know what you are, so they just throw everything in there, and you just whatever is the most percentage. Like you African or European, but you all this other shit too. You native, you this, you that, and all that other shit. Women pleasing keeps a roof over my head. I ain't mad at you. Shit, I'm not mad at you. Keep pleasing them women. I got some women you could please. If you ever run out of women to please, I know some women you could please. Because I can't please these women. Like that throat cancer shit, that's just out of the question. Well, when I was younger, it's a little different. You want to taste it, see how sweet, you know, taste that little sweet. Make sure it don't smell. Make sure it tastes good. You want to know what it tastes like. But when you get older, hey, I'm wrong. I'm saying it wrong, huh? Old niggas like to eat pussy, but not me. Bitch can't tell you I ate no pussy. Not in no recent years. Now back in the day, different story. You know what I'm saying? I never did that testing, but I'm positive I'm Caucasoid. What's your last name? They make Caucasoids with last names like yours, bro. You better go check it out, man. You might be Cuban or some shit. What up, Frisco? Damn, man. We start talking about transvestites and homo thugs, and somebody from San Francisco checks in. What part of the game is this? Y'all gonna make me feel like Chico Bean in a minute. I'm gonna just start getting comical about this shit, man. Cigarettes need to be banned without question. No, I ain't gonna say they need to be banned. Some people need their nicotine, but I'm not a fan of cigarettes. I hate the smell. I can smell this shit from a mile away. Shit be in your hair, your clothes when you're around somebody smoking. The shit like clogs up my nose, and I start sneezing and shit because I don't want throat cancer. I'm diabetic. Pussy too sweet for me. I'm not selfish, man. Just because I don't eat pussy don't make me selfish, man. You got to know how to stick your fingers in there and get a girl off. You could suck a titty nipple, man, and get her off. You know what I'm saying? Stick your thumb up her ass or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get the dildos out, man. Get the oil, the coconut oil. Come on, man. You talking to a real player, my nigga. I got different styles and shit. Like, you got different classes of women. You know what I'm saying? All women ain't the same. Some want to be bougie. Some want to be hood. You know what I'm saying? Some want to be like romantic. You know what I mean? So the romantic ones, them the ones you ain't got to eat the pussy. You got to do some other shit. You know what I mean? But y'all making this some X-rated daytime shit. I'm not gonna be able to get no ads on my videos and none of that shit. We supposed to say this shit for late night with Too Pretty Kenny, my niggas. Yeah, we're gonna have to start that podcast now. Kenny can't have his own show no more. We're gonna just have to do a podcast. Kel Mac videos featuring Too Pretty Kenny or some shit. He can't have that shit by himself. Cause I'm gonna have to clown Too Pretty Kenny too. Since he like to joke and talk about Crazo striking out and 60s don't know how to play dominoes, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna be the host. Too Pretty Kenny could sit right here. So when he tell a girl to spin around and show her ass and she don't spin around, I'm gonna have to slap her ass for him. Nigga, that's how you do it, my nigga. Yeah, man, I never thought blacks would smoke meth. Speedballs and meth. I just never seen black people doing that shit, man. It really fucked me up. But and then like black people don't know how to act off drugs. You know what I'm saying? You see white people on PCP, they not getting naked and crip walking in the middle of Slauson. You know what I'm saying? Black people get on crack and don't want to eat no more. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Don't want to change their clothes. You put black people on meth, they want to kill each other. It's like black people, you give them motherfuckers some of them pills, them ecstasy. Black people want to turn up and fight. I don't understand. Black people and drugs just don't mix, man. Y'all need to leave that shit alone. That shit is just like crazy. Sherman, it used to scare me too when I was a kid. Now I see a motherfucker on Sherman, I'll slap the fuck out that nigga. The fuck you think you doing, nigga? With your, they be acting like they building a house or some shit, and motherfuckers be like doing all kind of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Black people cool on weed. See, weed is the only thing good for black people, but that ain't a real drug. That's some natural shit. Wait, let me clarify. Let me clarify something, Trey Rob, Eastside. Let me clarify something, bro. I Black people are on meth. I just didn't think it would happen. Black people on meth all over the hood, for real. So shout out to the great benefactor. Appreciate it. How big is meth with blacks in LA? I don't think it's as big now as it was, let's say, 5 years ago. Most black people on meth are like in a closet with the shit. They like really don't let you know they on meth. That's some shit they doing when they not in your presence. Or late at night when they all in a room together. You know, certain ones get down with certain ones. It's crazy though. I remember back when I first started going to county jail, Mexicans and whites was doing speedballs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I never thought it would happen. They talking about meth. I'm like, there ain't no black shit. That shit creeped up in the hood. Black motherfuckers be talking about doing anything. Anything that could get them high, they willing to try. Shrooms. More black people need shrooms. What shrooms do, man? Palmdale, yeah. Outside of LA, yeah, blacks really be on that shit. Sterling Base. Nah, man, I ain't part of no Crip LLC. I ain't down with none of that shit. I'm Mac videos, bro. All her publications. You know, my movement is with you guys. My movement is with whoever support Mac videos. Anybody looking for the history of LA gangs. You know, my movement is not a collective group of people to where we got guidelines and we sit at a round table and shit like that to commercialize our company. That's not where I'm at. I'm not at the table or on a panel or none of that shit. The only thing that I'm involved with right now will be Time Done. I'm involved with Time Done, which is it's a group of people that's trying to get some laws changed, trying to put certain people in office so we can change the direction which we've been going in Los Angeles and different ghetto communities throughout the nation for far too long. We're trying to empower black people and and get them to expunge our record, like really expunge it, not some fake expunge where they do a DOJ background check and your shit's still popping up. When your shit is expunged, we want your shit expunged where they don't know shit about your past. You know, they hold on too much information on us for too long, but will use that shit against you. But anything like, for example, like I got a bunch of attempted murders back in the day, right? 1991, right? The case was dismissed. All right. So when you go back, when you run my record, that shit still shows up on my record and it doesn't tell you the disposition. So when we get cases dropped and all that shit or beat, when you beat a case and have it dropped, we want that shit completely erased from your record. We don't want the shit sitting there and then they don't even tell you the disposition. So they sitting there wondering what the disposition was and want you to prove that the case was dropped or beat. That shit ain't cool, man. I just mentioned how I feel about the cases that were dismissed. That shit shouldn't be on your record. If it was dismissed, it shouldn't be held against you. To me, only a conviction and would have to be a serious crime should be on your record. But when you start talking about it being expunged, it shouldn't show up no more. You know what I'm saying? Because that keeps us from being able to join a high paying working class. Dude, little peanut, dude, you need some schooling, my brother. You must be young or you haven't really experienced life. It's not. It's. I mean, you're right in what you're saying, but in the context of how I perceive what you said, it's almost like what you said. They looking at your arrest record, but I'm saying when they go deep into your file, you know what I'm saying? They're looking at they're looking at cases that you've been convicted of, and still those that you haven't been convicted of are still showing up. You can have your record sealed. I got a lawyer that had grand larcenies on my record hidden. All right, dude. Anything you say. Depending what type of job you get, dealing with security, national security, high paying jobs, they're gonna look up. You're gonna have a DOJ background check done, bro. That's all I'm telling you, man. So I'm part of that. Time done. Look it up. Time done. Yeah, I get a little peanut. It's just like I said, in the context in which I perceive what you wrote, I didn't agree, but what you said is actually basically factual, on point. So I apologize if I seemed like I was disputing what you said. I mean, I apologize for saying obviously you young or you haven't experienced life yet. I apologize for that. You're on point with what you said. Bottom line, a real man can admit when he was wrong or can apologize when he was out of pocket. I don't have a vendor's license, no. Exactly, Vern. So this is what I'm saying. Look up Time Done, investigate us, see what we're doing, man. If you can be a part of it, it's hashtag Time Done LA. Hashtag Time Done LA. And so we're trying to change some of those things, brothers. Exactly, Jeremy. And that's what I'm saying. Lady Little Country, how you doing? They still have my possession on file, and I haven't missed no drugs in over 28 years. Exactly. So things like that shouldn't be held against you. You know, we all should be allowed to fuck up once or twice in life. You know what I mean? Depending on what the crime is. You know, them petty crimes and drug use, and I mean, they pharmaceuticals give you drugs all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right, right, right. Once again, I'll say it one more time. The context in which I initially perceived your message is what fucked me up. But bottom line is you knew what you was talking about. It was on my part, the way I perceived it. I'm so used to negativity, man. I'm so used to trolls and people coming at me foul that initially I thought your comment was one of those. But my bad, man. My bad. Are you wrecked? What's wrecked? Well, see, I went over my hour anyway. If I would have tuned out at my regular hour, I wouldn't even had this conversation with you, brother. I'm 6 minutes too long. I should have got the fuck up out of here. Now I gotta hang my head all day thinking about an apology I had to give on national YouTube instead of national TV, national YouTube. Larry Davis was murdered in jail by some guy named Blue. 6 minutes rounds to 30 minutes. So y'all don't forget 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Linwood, Palm and Oak. The history of Linwood, Palm and Oak Gangster Crips. I think it's pretty decent, but you guys be the judge. I'll be in the comment section watching it with you guys. So if you feel like talking some shit to me or chopping it up with me, I'll be in the comment section looking for all compliments and contributions and what direction y'all want to see me go in. I kind of like covered a lot in that area, Linwood, Compton, but it's a lot that I haven't covered in that area yet. So if nobody beats me to it, beats me to some of the guys that's reputables, that's well known, there was intricate parts of Crips and Paru in that area, then I'll be covering them pretty soon, real soon. Of course, they're on opioids. Of course, Lady Brown, good looking out. Keep up the struggle and educate. Girl, you the most educated one here on the Crips and Bloods. But you're so nice, so sweet. The queen of Kelmac videos. We love you. Too Pretty Kenny is like head over heels for you. And so I'm just glad you're a part of this. I used to see you on the internet years ago, and I'm just happy. I'm grateful that you even a part of this community. I'm grateful that you sign in and watch these videos. Uh, Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I still like your interview. A lot of people don't talk about your interview. I still like your interview. It's one of the better interviews. No Nathaniels that was serious contacted me. No, I haven't. I get some from time to time in my inbox that ain't hooking me up. They not the plug. I don't have no plans for the fourth. I'll be Daryl McFarley. Look, there go another one. There go another OG. Is up in the building. Daryl McFarley, good looking out. This is a real good brother right here. This he's really like a brother to me. I really like this dude here. It's never no negativity, no backstabbing. Nothing but a positive brother. Gives me tons of encouragement. As he said in his interview, he offers advice. Um, just a good dude, man. I enjoyed it. In Charlotte, I got to go back soon. Kenny Carson, we got another one. Look at all these G's. All the G's stepping up today, man. What the hell is going on? Is this a telethon or something? What's going on? I love my Kelmac video family, man. I love you guys. I love the fans. I love the people on the panel that embrace Kelmac video. I mean, see, one thing that people don't really talk about is what's different from me and other so-called journalists or people that's covering our history or doing interviews. I really become friends with these people. I become friends with the two Pretty Kenny, Little Caesars, Barefoot Pookies, Lady Country, even though I haven't met Lady Country in person yet. We talk on the phone, we email. Um, so many other people, man. I'm really friends with these dudes, and this is why I'm able to bring them back. You know what I'm saying? Go back and ask some questions. Go out and eat. You know what I'm saying? We can do these things because we friends. It's not about pimping the culture. It's not about exploiting people and stories. You know what I'm saying? This is like really us, Melly Mel, everybody. One dude I would love to go back and meet with is Kitchen Mo, but um, um, Big Quake, Cat Caesar. These is all like my folks now. You know what I mean? It's it's just really it's really in me to cover this because I grew up fascinated with this lifestyle and this culture for the good or the worse. You know, I don't regret a lot of things in life. So most people I interviewed on the platform, I don't regret interviewing them. You know, so now I mean. So shout out to all you triple OGs that's up in the house today. You founders, you originals. Appreciate you. Y'all need another roll call? Too Pretty Kenny, Lady Country, Little Caesar. Did I miss somebody? Cutes. The G's show the struggle. We need you, and we should support you because it takes a lot of opening yourself and to hear and feel this. People who especially want to hear about the struggle should contribute. Contribute. I'm sorry. Tyrone Tate, you forgot about me. G Miller, but G Miller, you haven't been on the platform. You know, you for sure a good homie. Ain't no question about that. But you haven't been on the platform. I'm just shouting out the platform people. But you another person that I probably wouldn't have met if it wasn't for these videos. Another good dude, good solid dude. But I enjoy the shit. I don't even like being in front of the camera, but now it's starting to become natural for me. Even with my fucked up teeth and shit, it's like I could still get in front of the camera now. Before I couldn't do this shit. I didn't like being in front of the camera, man. I don't like the way I sound, the way I talk, but it's becoming so natural to me. It's like I'm used to being with y'all, and so I'm comfortable with y'all. If it's a troll in here, somebody needs to get them up out of here. Who's the troll? Give me the name of the troll. 303 Life, you're not a moderator, huh? You're a moderator on the other spot, huh? All right. Handle your business. Arizona, shout out to Arizona for sure. Wow, why should we be shot in the head? Who is that? What are you talking about? Kel Mack, a new hood movie by LA Cat. Who is Tommy Sotomayor? School me on Tommy Sotomayor. Dropkick, didn't know it was out here. Excuse me. I'm adding new moderators to the channel. Okay, worldwide talk show host. Okay. I may have heard of Tommy. Man, I'm getting dementia, man. I'm old. You feel me? I think Baby S Mac, he don't like the way he sound either. But I think he's getting more comfortable. Melly Mel is definitely getting comfortable. Melly Mel likes to be in front of the camera. He keep his hair cut, keep a lotion on his face, keep his freshly ironed or brand new shirt on, got a sparkling earring, teeth sparkling clean, all of that. I mean, dentures are clean or dentures are sparkling or whatever the fuck he got. Melly Mel is always ready to get in front of the camera. Melly Mel is like the new host of Cam Video. Yo, you got the Professor Melly Mel out here. We with the Palmer. We got Big Junie here. We got Swallow. Melly Mel like the Buffalo the channel, not just the conversation, but the whole channel. I got I got to start making the Melly Mel hour, the Two Pretty Kenny hour. They got to have their own Cam video. Like I need to be like the mother the mother company to all these guys. Give everybody their own little segment under Kelmac video. So when you go to Kelmac and you look at the playlist, you could just hit Melly Mel, Too Pretty Kenny, and wherever else, right? So they all will be subs. How you say it? Sub units of Kelmac video. I don't know any connection. other than the one that everybody's heard of, T. Rogers. I've been trying to bring back Nugget. Nugget's trying to worry about his book right now, so I don't know what's up with Nugget. Melly Mel had a ways. You get seasick looking at Melly Mel ways. Crazo could have his own too. Crazo eats on camera though. Crazo always got like some pizza or some chicken, you know. And the first rule that they taught me was you don't eat on camera. That's what you don't do. You do not eat on camera. Even Cutes called me one day. He said, Kemet, don't ever eat on camera. You know, everybody knows that. So we have to feed Crazo before he comes on the channel. If we give Crazo his own segment. Boy, he be smacking loud as a motherfucker, don't he? No, I don't think he got a high metabolism. I think Crazo just when he's bored and when he's eating, he's thinking about Mac videos. That's what I think. Y'all quit clowning my boy, man. Crazo's my real nigga, man. That's a real nigga, man. I say Crazo every fucking where. My man said, give Crazo a KFC commercial. You a funny motherfucker, man. Crazo got a lot of fight stories though. I mean, he told us about being like what 7-0 and then 7-1. He gotta tell us about the other 15 fights though. We need to know like who he beat up or who else beat him up or how that went. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm baby Crazo. I can't scream. I'm baby Crazo from Raymond, right? Man, that was a good story, man. That motherfucker got like 56,000 views, man. Everybody wants to hear Crazo get beat up. I think a lot of like a lot of Crenshaw Mafias and Denver Lanes in Athens Park watched that video. They probably like, let's see this nigga. Let's see this who whooped this nigga's ass. 56,000 views for somebody getting their ass kicked. That was a good story though. That shit was funny. Mm, mm, mm. Moderators on the job, thanks. Oh, for sure, for sure. I just had to make some moderators. Will you ever put that video on the main channel? I doubt it. It's worth it though because the subscribers are growing, but no, I'm probably keep it over there. LIP, that's a good one. LIP, that's a great one. That's a real good one. There go Melly Mel right there. There go another OG. Mac video. We got the Professor Melly Mel in the building. Melly Mel is joined by Lady Country, Cutes, Too Pretty Kenny, Little Caesar. I need Cutes and Mumpy together. I don't give a fuck what they say or y'all say. I need Cutes and Mumpy together. When Lala get out, oh man, you talk about a video. Lala, Cutes, and Mumpy together. Oh my god, that would be the best all time. Them three dudes know each other and all did time together. That would be good. Rockhead and Mumpy, Rockhead and Cutes, that'd be all right. They don't really click to me like Cutes and Mumpy and Lala. Now that would be the shit. Cause you got, you know one thing about it. You got some dudes that keep it 100, that keep it all the way real. To see them together will just validate so much history and validate each other's careers and incidents and stories that they had to tell. You know, LB will probably get out one day, but they dogging LB out. Male having 360 ways always me to please a woman. I guess we'll keep going today for like 2 hours. I mean, that's an advertiser. Don't tell them, Melly Mel. Let's get it to advertiser and find out who you get your wave cap from and what type of brush you use. And they can advertise on KMac. They can advertise on your show, dog. KMac videos featuring Melly Mel, the professor. And they can advertise for us, dogs. Don't tell nobody. Melly Mel say, I'm with it. Quit clowning, balling in the Crip League. Give Unc a show on the women, how to Mac on them. Man, you gonna make him mess up his relationship, dog. Don't do that. Keep that shit right. Keep that shit right. Stick to the league. Crazy doing good in the baseball league. My hair fell out at 30. Melly Mel still got waves at 55, 57. Why everybody think Melly Mel's so young? Melly Mel's 60, bro. Melly Mel is 60 years old. OG Mel, do you know where Pope Street is? Melly Mel, you know where Pope Street is? No, no. See, Tyree, you've been on the internet too long. Tam and Vincent Owens is two different people. Why did the Pirates target Tookie, or was he just outside? I heard a story from AC Baba Louie, heard from some Crips. The stories don't match up, so I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe I misunderstood AC, which I didn't, but it's easy to misunderstand AC. Sometimes you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Y'all be talking about the moon, and you be like, "What?" You think the nigga talking about a burrito or some shit. But with the southern accent and the getting excited and the screaming and shit, I don't know what the fuck he be talking about sometimes. But um, so, like I said, I heard two different stories. Is it mentioned in his book? Go read his book, and if it's mentioned in his book, he probably answers your question. Not the moon burrito. Is religion overrated? Somebody want to know if religion is overrated. I'm not qualified to speak on religion. They tell me to stay out of politics and religion. Because, see, if I was into politics, I'd be all over Kamala Harris. I would be like really on her, like in a managed type way, too, though. So I'd be like called a sexist and all that type of shit. I'd be like going against the women's movement and all that. And that ain't me. So I can't talk about religion and politics. If I do, it won't be right now. But as a general rule, I'm supposed to stay away from religion and politics. I don't know why they question AC. I mean, probably jealousy. I don't know. But some people have a different story. You know, I always like to say, me and you could be at a baseball game, right? And we could see a pitch and a guy swings at the pitch and we can view it differently. I could say he didn't even swing hard, and you say, "Oh, he swung as hard as he could." One incident, two stories. So I believe that's what's going on with whoever challenges AC. Just we all didn't grow up in the same place. We all didn't become aware of Crips or Bloods at the same time or Pyru. So everybody's story is not going to always line up 100% right. It just don't work like that. So I believe that's why. And people just have different recollections, man. You're talking about 50, 40, 40 something years ago, 50 years ago. So everybody ain't going to remember things correctly, or timeline's not going to be so accurate. Willie Brown hit that shit. Willie Brown probably was getting high when he hit that shit. I ain't mad at him though. She was a cute little girl, man. She got sex appeal to her. I wish she'd get out them old ass slacks though, man. Like wear some coochie cutters or something. You know, come on stage in a bathing suit or some shit. I mean, that's a little too extreme, but no. She doing her thing though. She'll fuck over Donald Trump because like she's a prosecutor. Like she got the language and she thinks fast and speak fast. And she's very sarcastic. She'll fuck over Donald Trump. She'll whoop the shit out of Donald Trump. But I'm not saying she would become president. I'm just saying she'll fuck over Donald Trump in a debate. Eric Gayton, what's up, Eric? All the OGs checking in today. What's up, Eric Gayton? I didn't see your question. Highlight your question. If you want to blow to Triple X video, what the fuck is that? What was the hardest interview for you to get so far? The hardest interview to get? The hardest? I don't know. I mean, the hardest ones I haven't gotten yet. Prosecutors are great liars. Great, great liars. So they are natural politicians, I agree. Well, I mean, it's a lot. I wouldn't just single out one. It's a lot because it's a lot of politics in the background, whether it's personal politics or whether it's gang politics. You got dudes that's real old that still involve themselves in gang politics, and so you have your biases and all of that, and you got people aligning with other people doing interviews and things like that. So, of course, I'm gonna have problems here and there getting specific people or certain people, but this is history right here. So if people want to write themselves out of history, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. This is a platform that gives everybody an equal opportunity to give their history or personal bio, history of their neighborhood, their gang, their tribe, whatever you want to call it, um, or give their testimony so they can give the kids something to look up to not want to be like that or figure out where OGs went wrong or how they can better themselves. Take advice from some of the older people about not doing drugs, go to school, get a good job, protect your family, be with your family. Don't trust the homies and shit like that. You could take that and better your life, whether you claim your neighborhood or don't claim your neighborhood. There's so many pitfalls when you're dealing with this Crip and Blood shit that um, a lot of dudes out there can give you guys better direction and more information to better assess your life and see where you want to go with your life. So you can not turn out like some of these dudes that don't have no teeth or don't have no job, um, career criminals and stuff like that. So, now you go to jail for murder, you probably never come back home. These guys have done 7 to life sentences, 15 to life. 25 to life. These dudes are home now. If you go to jail right now for a case like that, you're not coming home no more. Look at Suge, man. Suge, it, Suge is probably gonna rot in jail. If he make it home, he's gonna be so old he can't even hurt nobody. He can't even do shit to nobody. Somebody probably have to feed him. You know what I'm saying? So, um, if you listen to these older people, male or female, blood or crip, it can help you in the future. So, so the platform's open to everybody, man. If you got a testimony, if you're an OG, when I say open to everybody, obviously not everybody, but I'm saying on a large scale, it's open to every hood, every founder. You know what I mean? We're not discriminating. I've seen Mike Tyson's podcast. I've seen a couple episodes. Pretty good. Mike Tyson's pretty good. Yeah. I like Mike. I always like Mike. Mike raised pigeons. So back when we were younger and Mike was getting on TV, getting his fame before he became champion with the pigeons and shit, I like Mike Tyson. He always come with that language, ludicrous and all that old shit, and just having the women and talking about Don King and all that old shit. I always been a fan of Mike Tyson. Even when he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off, I was like cheering for Mike Tyson. Like, there you go, Mike. Preposterous. It's so preposterous. Why would I rape her? It's so preposterous. It's like ludicrous. You and Tyson around the same age, Kev. Yeah, we're around the same age. I don't remember how old Mike is, but I remember we was when he was dealing with the pigeons. You know what I'm saying? I was into that shit back then. My defense is impregnable. Yeah, yeah. We. I'm 51. He's 51. I know we're around like within a year of each other. I don't know for sure, but if he's 51, I'm 51. When Mike said, "I'm Sonny Liston," I'll eat his kid. Oh man, that was crazy. Mike Tyson said, "Eat his kids." Remind me of Charles Manson when he said, I'll send you home to your family in a box cut up in pieces." Like, what the fuck? Like, these dudes are real cannibals. Too pretty Kenny in here cupcaking. Too pretty Kenny don't cupcake. Too pretty Kenny's just like he got that like that pimpism. Like somewhere somebody in his family had to be a pimp because he got too much ism. How did you feel about all these sets being introduced to other cities decades ago? I mean, nothing. I don't know. Shit, that was the thing to do back in the day. It's the protocol that always tripped off of though. Like you want to be from this gang and that gang from another state, but then get along with the arch enemy here in the land. You know, that shit really means something to us because they took our friend, they took our brother, they took our family member, our homeboy. And so we have an animosity that's like so natural, so pure. You know what I'm saying? So our hatred for that gang and certain individuals from that gang is like real. But in other states, we don't have that animosity because you claiming a gang and you ain't lost no homeboy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no one gang that you have hatred for. And so I always thought it was a little weird, you know. But if you from another state and you claim a gang in your state, that's a little something different. Like that's more respectable and commendable to me. But or if uh if you claiming a gang from another state but still ride on them other dudes, then I understand that a little more. But you know the old saying, you claiming Crenshaw and never seen Crenshaw in your life and shit like that. It gets kind of weird. Or claiming Compton, never been to Compton. That's just kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody had their own philosophies and have a right to feel how they feel. Even back in the day, New York didn't want us breakdancing. New York didn't want us writing on walls. You know what I mean? New York didn't like us wearing ski jackets with fur on them because it wasn't cold in California. You know what I'm saying? And then LA didn't really like the fact that New York started pop locking. Like, why the fuck y'all pop locking? Y'all didn't want us on the ground spinning and doing windmills and spinning on our head and shit, doing handstands and shit. So it's like that. I mean, that's just part of life, man. That's just how they didn't like us rapping. Remember, they didn't even want to accept rap, so they gave us gangster rap. They named it L.A. hip hop. Instead of hip hop, it's New York hip hop, L.A. hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all incorporated pop locking into your breakdancing, bro. What are you talking about? Y'all incorporated into breakdancing. Before you bust a move, you know what I'm saying? You hitting waves and doing all that shit. Electric Boogaloo. You just gave it a different name. Same shit. So anyway, you can break down what I said and disagree with it and give it different terminologies and what have you, but that's the way of the land. That's the way it was. I mean, no, when you guys try to disagree with me when it comes to New York and L.A., you know, the different hip hop. The one thing you guys can never deny is you guys didn't want to play L.A. rap on your radio. That's why dudes in LA would make songs dissing New York. You know, and then you got New York dudes that was dissing, talking about stomping through Compton and fuck Compton and all that shit and all that weird shit that was going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just when two different cultures clash, you're not gonna always be 100 on both sides. So that's what I'm trying to say about the gangs in other states. It is what it is. I'm not tripping, but it's just when you're trying to combine your culture with another culture, things get a little weird sometimes. Okay, but Dre or Snoop wasn't even out yet, so you obviously too young to understand what I'm saying now. Even like 87 is like late, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Too Short went platinum and they didn't want to play him. But it was like that with Ice T and everybody. You know, Ice T and them was selling albums and wasn't even on the radio. LA wouldn't even play Ice T shit. You remember that? LA wouldn't even play Ice Cube. I'm NWA. LA. So you know New York wasn't trying to play them niggas. You know what I'm saying? The thing, like certain cities, I'm not gonna name them all, but certain cities, gang banging is more like LA. That were influenced by LA is more like LA. Like certain cities in Arizona, certain cities in Colorado, certain cities in Louisiana, Las Vegas in Nevada, Oklahoma, certain cities in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Um, a lot of them dudes gang bang like LA. Like, you know, you got the same enemies, you know, the same hatred. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's not like that in every city, in every state. But as far as rap go, LA was giving gangster rap, even though it started in Philly. But even to call a Philly dude to say he's gangster rapping, that's still outside New York. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Philly and LA don't deserve to be in our shit. Like they don't deserve to be mentioned with Run DMC and Curtis Blow and Africa Bambaataa and Furious Five and Funky Cold Crush and all. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit. So LA gangster rap, NWA, Ice T, Toddy T, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the term was classified by the media only because New York felt that way. You know what I'm saying? The biggest media outlets really come from the East. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it is what it is. I mean, I'm not an expert on the comedy, on the what I'm talking about. I'm just telling you what I remember, how I feel about it, and what I remember. 43 is young, dog. 43 is young, dog. 43 is young too. Brothers is 50s and 60s. You know what I mean? Just think, 7 years younger. If you 18 and you fucking a girl 7 years younger, that makes her 11. You gonna tell me she's not young? So as you get older, you know, 43 is young to an older dude or older woman. Toddy T came out right after the Battle Ram, I believe, or around that time. Hip hop's came a long ass way, without question. I don't think Ghetto Boy started the term gangster rap. Not that I know of. Not that I remember. Yeah, LA dudes rode around bumping Zap. Zap was the shit. Roger, Funk. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, we bumped that shit. Man, you want anything with some bass in it, you was gonna bump that shit. Without question. Especially like the low riders back in the day when they just had 6x9s and no bass in them, they was bumping oldies. You gotta remember, man, rap wasn't the only thing on the West Coast, and rap wasn't the first thing that came out on the West Coast. So yeah, you bumping older shit, and then as the '80s came around, you bumping a mixture, you bumping the old shit, you bumping Roger and Zapp, you bumping whatever was popping at the time. Hey, Mr. Groove, why don't you come back? I don't think nothing ever replaced anything really. I think it's all who's driving the car, how they feeling that day, what type of music they feeling that day. What's up, Hap? It's been a long time, man. I see the Southsiders don't fuck with Calmac videos no more. Y'all threw me to the curve, man. Haps, you don't take off on your lunch breaks no more to check in, bro. What happened, man? You mad at me? No, I'm fucking with you, Haps. I'm just joking. Man. Hello from Ukraine. Ukraine checking in. Y'all been watching soccer, man? Y'all been watching soccer? U.S. women been getting busy, haven't they? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Haps. You're absolutely correct. Y'all ain't been watching the women's soccer, man. They got ass and legs. And then they be sweating and shit like hot, sweaty sex, like some long, hot, sweaty sex. They be sweating and shit, hair all wet, dripping and shit. Can't make you like Rag 5. Rag 5 wasn't my choice. They cool, but it wasn't my choice. I don't know, but I was always in arcades though. What up? What up, homie? I don't watch too much TV either. I'm working on St. Andrews and 59th Street close to home. Just got here. All right. Don't tell everybody where you working at, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, Haps. U.S. women's soccer is way better than the men's team. They undefeated, right? 100 and something. Boy, you gotta watch women's volleyball, soccer, tennis. Quit being so biased, man. We living in an era where women are popping, man. You got to turn them women on. I don't care if they gay. All of them ain't gay, but I don't care if they gay. You know, some women go both ways, man. But it's something good to look at and you're watching sports, softball. It's something fun to look at because of the competition, and the women just make it more worth watching. That's all I'm saying. So I've been watching them because they represent the USA, and we live in the USA, and they popping, they just winning, they just good. You know what I mean? So that's why I've been watching. I haven't watched women's soccer since Mia Hamm back in the day. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on reparations and why they want to include LBGT? See, I don't even know that, so I haven't been following that. We could use reparations, but how you give everybody money? Who you give the money to? And people are so mixed now. Like, who gets the money? Like, somebody mixed get the money? Like, somebody half and half, 50-50. Who gets the money? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Reparations is cool, but I don't know how they would give it out and who would get it. And, what's the stipulations? Like, do you have to have a job? Do you have to file taxes? What's going on? Do you have to have a permanent residence? I don't know what's going on with reparations, so I can't speak on that right now. But what I can speak on is I'm about to get up out of here. I gave y'all an hour and 40 minutes, some shit like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about ladies track, women's track. You gotta watch women's track, man. What women's track? That's what's up. So y'all like the WNBA too? I don't like the WNBA, but I like it cause for the competition. Some of them girls can shoot, and you get a little guard that's fine here or there. But now you talk about gay women. That's where the gay women at. But I'm out of here, y'all. Take it easy, man. Be sure to check in tonight, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time. In Houston, that'll be like what? 8 o'clock tonight. Check in. Palm and Oak. History of Palm and Oak Gangster Crips out of Linwood. Push up 15 years, sister in tennis. Softball. Softball's fun. It's exciting. Y'all take it easy, man. I'll be checking in. Matter of fact, I'll probably check in tonight after Palm and Oak. I'm gonna check in right after Palm and Oak. Probably do like 30 minutes to an hour. All right, y'all. Peace. Thanks for checking in.